Okay, I think we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hi
We have a
everyone.
special, yes, we have a special guest tonight. We have Simply Margo, who is our online business partner here in the business. And she is an HR manager of an organization with over 5,000 employees. She has a full time job and at the same time, an online business CEO. And a mom of three adult kids. Can you imagine how does she do all this? I know she started 2 years ago, and she has been so consistent in the business. She's getting results and continue to inspire people and help families globally to start their own online business. So let's hear from her. Hi, Simply Margot.
Hi everyone. Good evening everyone. Thank you Melissa for having me here. Melissa, you haven't introduced yourself.
Yes. And I'm Melissa. I do the business together with Lee J, and we are husband and wife team, and we do the business online as well together. And we've been happily helping families globally. To start their own online business as well. And we're very inspired to share the message of how this business has changed our lives for the better and also other people, and including Simply Margot. So let's hear from her.
Hi everyone. Thank you. As you heard there, I am Margot, and I am an HR manager of an organization with over 5,000 employees, and I also run this business part time. So I've been with the business for a little over 2 years, and I've it's been quite a journey. I've been enjoying the journey actually. When I joined this business, I didn't have any business experience or experience on the platform, but I did my research, and I just followed the training, and it's been a fun experience. I would say it's great learning. I love the training, step by step training in the system, because it takes you, it removes the overwhelm, because you can go at your own pace, follow the training step by step, and do it whenever you have time, right?
Yes, that's right. And that's the beauty of the business, right? Like, it has all the training, even though we are not tech savvy and we don't have any business background or we didn't go to school for business. But we are still here and we're able to do the business and show up and be consistent in the business. And I really admire Tita Margot, because if not for her, we wouldn't have been here in the business. We would have given up a long time ago. Because business is tricky, right? Like you have to have really that fire within you and really know your reasons why. And we've had our ups and downs in the business, and with having Simply Margot with us in our team, it's just it's it took over all the downs of the business, and we're able to really get inspired by her of all the things that she does in the business. You can see her post is so consistent, and she does all inspirations, quotes, and stories, testimonials about the business. And that really fired us kept us going in the business. And, even with having three adult children, right? um, and juggling full-time job and the business at after work, and then being a mom to three adult kids. I think that's a big inspiration, especially for me as a mom as well. And um, with her, you can really see the consistency in what she does. So let's ask her, how do you do it? What's your secret? Tell us. Stay consistent in the business.
Well, I don't know if this is the secret sauce, but this is just, how I am. Like, I really, really have a strong why, why I came into the business. So I know what what I want, right? And why I am doing this. And that's really what motivates me, what drives me. So if you probably check out my website and my business page as well, you will hear my story. But I'm gonna tell it here
Mhm.
again, if you don't mind, Melissa.
Oh yes,
So
yeah. Go ahead, please.
yeah, um, I've been in the HR profession for many years. So even back home, before we came to Canada, that has been my career, and I've grown in that career, and I've been doing really well. But for reasons. Medical reasons that we had to come here, and also because I wanted to give my kids a better life, you know, and better chances, more opportunities, and that's why we came here. And so, coming here as to Canada as an immigrant uh, wasn't easy. So we had to, I had to start from scratch. So I had to rebuild our lives and my career all over again when we came to Canada. So that was really tough, because I had to uproot my family, right, and then start over. So that was really tough. So in the beginning, yeah, I really struggled, to find a job in my field, and so I had to take jobs that at minimum wage. That wasn't even in my line of work, and I had to, get multiple jobs, and do that for several years. So when you finish with one job, you go to another job. And back then I wasn't driving, so only taking transit, and then my daughter was very young then, and because I had to, on top of that, on top of my multiple jobs, I had to, take her for her medical appointments. So um, yeah, because of her condition. So so juggling that was really tough, and they're trying to make ends meet, right?
Yeah.
And eventually I landed in a job that I that was in my field, right? But again, I started from the bottom and worked my way up, right? So like I said, just rebuilding my career, and just proving to the companies I work for that I could do more, right? Because these are skills that I brought with me, skills and experience that I brought with me from coming into Canada. And so I know the feeling of trying to make ends meet, working multiple jobs, um, and going from one job to another, and always having um, that worry, right? um, being always being worried about where you're going to get the funds to pay for even for your daily needs, right? Your groceries, your utilities, right? And back then we were only renting, we didn't even have a house. So yeah, it was tough. And so my what brought me into this business is, my desire really to give my kids a better life, right? And without having to take a second job, right? Because in the last few years, well, even when we began here, it was there was the economic downturn, and then with the pandemic as well. Lots of businesses were affected, and lots of jobs were lots of people lost their jobs, right? And thankfully, I kept mine. But you always have that worry about, are you gonna be the next one, to lose your job, and if you do, where are you gonna get, the money for your daily expenses, right? Especially for moms for parents who have kids. You are not just supporting yourself, but you're supporting your family, right? So then you need more, right? Because you're not just supporting one person, you're supporting your family. And then for us as well, from even for immigrants, and I think other immigrants as well, not just ourselves like Filipinos. There are other immigrants too who support family back home. So we do that as well. So you're not just supporting your family here, right, as an immigrant, like your family here wherever you landed, but you're also supporting your family back home. So think about that. So it compounds the expenses, right?
Mhm.
And it's very worrisome if you don't have a backup plan, right? And so that was one of the reasons I came into the business. I wanted a backup plan, right? And even as I am still working, I have a full-time job. You know, I wanted something that I could do that is simple enough, that does not require a lot of hours from me, and also does not require me to go to another place of work just to earn supplemental income, right? And so that's one of the reasons. Yeah, just the extra funds, a backup plan, and of course being able to pay off debts, and also save for my daughter's university, and also save for my retirement. And uh, other immigrants would probably resonate with me. If you are new to the country and you have not been working here for a very long time, you would not have saved enough for your retirement. If you grew up here and started work here right after university, then yes, because you'll be working all those years, right? You will be saving enough. But for immigrants who just came to Canada, um, a few years ago, or yeah, you would not be able to save enough, right, for your retirement. So you also need to be able to build that retirement fund, because whatever you'll be saving from your company will not be enough. You need supplemental funds to be able to support your retirement when you get there, right? So yeah, those are my big whys, and that's really what motivates me every day. And I try I say I try because let's face it, we're human, right? So it's not like every day um, you have the drive and the motivation, right? But
Yes.
but what I try to do really is, go back to my why. For the most part, I would say I am consistent, right? I show up every day. I show up
Yes.
every day. After work. So when I'm at work, I just focus on work when I'm at work. So I don't think about anything else, even during my break. I know some people will probably, in this business, depending on the work that they do, they probably will use those pockets of time to check on the business. I don't. So I keep that totally separate. And that's fine, right? Whatever works for you. For me, I keep it totally separate. So when my workday ends, I come home. And that's what I like. I don't have to drive to another workplace, to earn extra money. I just come home. I come home, and when I'm cooking, and there's a business mastermind, I listen to it. Otherwise, if there's no business mastermind, I check on my business after dinner. And that's what I do, like every single day. That's what I
Yeah.
do. So that's basically my life, in this business, because I'm building something, right? So when you're building something, you gotta be consistent. You gotta show up every day. So that's what I do every day. I spend time after dinner, checking on the business. If I have a little bit more time, of course, I schedule my posts. On the weekend is when I spend more time on the business, going through training. So that's what I love about the business. You have, well, there's so many things I love about the business, honestly.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's simple and easy to do. And then we give you all the tools, the training, and even the system, right? So everything comes in like one package, and then you basically need what you need is self-discipline. Self-discipline, to get in there, to get on the training and follow it. You basically uh, work on your own schedule. So it's kind of flexible that way, especially for moms, for parents, right? Working moms like myself. Like, I have to juggle work and balance it with family life, right? And then also the business. So what I do is I really use the tools for scheduling and building my content, right? And
Yes.
following the training. And you will never, uh, you will never get lost for as long as you follow the training step by step. And
Yeah.
then the other thing is, having mentors and coaches. So, somebody you can talk to. You're never alone when you have questions. And I really appreciate your support as well, Melissa, right? When I have questions. So that's what we do. We help each other. We support each other. So we are in this business together. Even you're never alone, right? Even if you are the owner of your own business, we help each other. We support each other. So that's the other thing. Plus, we have our weekly masterminds, right?
Yeah.
So the weekly masterminds, the people who present there are the experts in the community. So our founders, they're always there. They always show up, and that's what I like about this community. We have a global community, but the founders are always there, They show up, they share their tips and strategies, and then we have different presenters, from different parts of the world, really, who are in this business, who have been successful, and they are, they started this business ahead of us, and they are sharing the tips and strategies as well. And that's how we grow together as a community. And then I would say the best part for me is the automated system. I so love the automated system, because when you don't have a whole lot of time, the automated system does most of the heavy lifting for you. It's like it's done for you. When you get into this business, um, you know, even the website templates, they're all set up, and then you just pick, and it's all done for you. You just pick the one that you want, and for your website, and it gets set up for you. And then everything else is run by the system. It runs 24/7. So even when I am at work, I know my business is still running. And when I'm sleeping, when I'm traveling, we're camping, or we're on vacation, I know my business is still working. So that's what I love about it, right? And then the best part is when you wake up in the morning and you can see that your business has results. And even when you're sleeping, it's still generating results for you.
Yes, you mentioned so many nuggets there, Margot, because it is really the beauty of the system that we have. And you mentioned that you were able to juggle all this not only because you show up every day, but also because of the amazing system that we have. We have mentors and coaches who help each other. We have weekly masterminds every Wednesdays. We show up with the founders. The founders actually teach us all the strategies, the tips on how to make us even more successful, right? And the best part is that we have this automated system that really runs in the background for us, even though we have a full time job or we are busy with the kids, cooking, doing all these things. And, you know, um, that is really the beauty of the business that we have, right? Here, let's see. I think we lost. Are you still there? Are you still there, Tita Margot? I think we lost her, but we'll wait until she's back. Simply Margot is an amazing mom of three. She has a full-time job that she does. She's an HR manager of an organization that employs 5,000 employees yearly. And at the same time, she runs the online business, right? How does she do it? She says that she shows up every day, and she really took advantage of the amazing system that we have. And we have mentors and coaches. We help each other. We have weekly masterminds. We have a global community. And the mentors and the coaches, they share tips and strategies on how to be more successful in the business. We are implementing an automated system, right, that even though she has a full-time job, it still runs in the background for her. And with us as well, as a busy mom, parents in the business, we took advantage of the business because we know that this is the business that you can build, and at the same time it runs 24/7. um, right. Let's see if she's able to come back. And I really love her story because she is originally from the Philippines, like us. She was an immigrant along with her family, and they really started from scratch. She went on multiple jobs when she came over here in Canada. Even though she has a really good career in the Philippines, when she got here in Canada, she started from the very beginning and she worked her way up, and now she's an HR manager. And at the same time, even though as an HR manager, she is still doing something on the side, as sort of a side hustle that she was able to build alongside with her full-time job, and that is giving her results. And I really love that she is staying consistent in the business. Um, she uh, she is very knowledgeable even though she has no business experience. And we all have uh, no business experience, and we didn't study for school in business, but we're able to do the business because of the training and the mentorship that um, the system has for us. Okay, she's coming back. Um, Here, let's see. She's coming back. Yeah, I really am very inspired with Simply Margo, because when she started the business, she did it head on. Like, she is willing to study and really start from scratch again, really learn the system, study the system. And um and she's been consistent watching the masterminds every day, consistent with the contents in her page. And she is always um, showing people how the beauty of the online business is. And she should be coming back soon. Hello, Tita Margo. Welcome back.
Why can't I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Ah.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Um, can you hear me?
Yes.
Let me
Yeah.
check the settings.
All
Can you hear me?
right. Yes, yes, I can hear
I
you.
cannot hear you.
Oh. uh,
Let me try again.
yeah. Okay, sounds good. Let's wait till she's able to come back. But yes, she was able to share her story of how she started here in Canada. And at the same time, she worked way up,
Hmm.
right, in her career.
Let me try to rejoin. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. And then, even though she is at the peak of her career, being an HR manager um, of an organization that employs 5,000 employees, that's a big job, right? And it's very demanding, it's very busy, and she was still able to do the business. And that's the power of an automated system that we have. Are you able to hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can hear you. Everything's good. I really love your story, Tita Margo. When you came over here in Canada from the Philippines, you mentioned that you started from scratch, even though you have a really good career back in the Philippines. You still have that desire in you, to have access to better healthcare for your daughter and to have a better future in another country here in Canada. And you started from scratch here. You started from the beginning. You went in multiple jobs, work your way up in your career, and at the same time now running an online business, right? And even though you don't have business experience in the past, you are here and doing the business consistently, and sharing the message of how this business has really helped you professionally. And I love how you mentioned that the business, the there's somebody knocking on my door. Amelia, you can come in. Let's see. Hey, okay. Wanna join? Okay, come. Say hi to Tita Margo. Yes, and even though having a busy schedule, right, having a demanding job, you're still able to show up in the business and really take advantage of the automated system that we have, right? And
Yes, yes. Hi,
hi,
Amelia.
everyone. This is Amelia. Yeah, she wants to be in the video. How old are you? She's 2, and we have other two other kids, and they're 10-year-old and 8-year-old, and that's why we do the business, right? Even though a busy mom, busy parents, we're still able to do the business of because of its automated system and the ability to help people globally, not just in our area, in our location. And we're
Mhm.
able to share the message online, right? All right. Thank you so much, Simply Margo, for being here with me today. And we hope that we'll do this again sometime.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. I really love your story. I know you're gonna help so many people globally in starting their own business. And if there's where would you like to invite them in your website? If
Yes, yes. So, yeah, check out our website. This is how everyone got started. Is really to sign up with your name and email address on our website. So my website is right there. Thank you, Melissa. So check it out, and you will get instant access to our free webinar once you sign up with your name and email address. And then you can also, join the live sessions, the live webinars. And if you can't make the live, all our webinars are recorded, so you can always watch the replay. So we do talk about how the business works in that webinar. So you will understand more. You will get more information, and then from there you can make a decision whether you want to move forward or not. But always feel free to send us a message. I'd be happy to respond to your inquiries.
Yes. Yep. That's awesome. We have your website here, www.simplymargo16.com. And you know what, guys? Time is our most valuable asset, and it's perishable. Once it's gone, it's gone. So the best time to act is really as soon as possible, or I would say now.
Yeah.
Act as early as you can, because when time runs out, it's really hard to regret, to have
Yeah.
regret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No toy. No toy. Well, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, Simply Margo, for being here with us. We'll do this again sometime. And
Yes, yes, we'll do it again. Thank you so much. Bye,
yeah,
Amelia. Bye, Melissa.
bye. Bye.
Thanks
Take care.
everyone for watching.